My mother always telling me when I was small, I was reading lots of book, just reading. But according to me, when she was small, she has a different time and she has different generation, and I have sibling generation. They have available book only. So, and in this time, I have available ebook. I'm telling my mother in that book are only present in library or or the second option is newspaper. But I have lots of option. Ebook is that name, that online book. Ebook means online book. Any time you can read, any place, any time, any time of interval you can read book. But in library they have one rule: if you wanna replace book, then you give first you give last book, then you can take a new book. This is the library rule. But in ebook we do not have any rule. You just read, you just download a pdf, then you can save that book long time. But now upgraded version is, tell me which version. Now we will not from forward we will not read any book, because we have one option like audible. Now Amazon Audible, Pocket FM, this is that Spotify, that is that app we can we can listening a book, that book read by the reader, and we can understand that book. So we do not have any option, we do not have any efforts to read, and we can only listening. We can take a headphone and put in we can take earbuds and put in your ear. So this is a change from my mother generation to my generation. But there are some advantages, some disadvantages. So I already told you there are some advantages and some disadvantages, but main disadvantages or advantages is if you purchase any book offline, there are lots of that much price we can't afford, because if we can give money on, we can spend money on that book, we will read first time, but that book will store at any corner of your house. This is the main disadvantages of offline book. But online book, they have one advantages, that is, if you can buy any book, just buy, or you will not need to buy. So you can, if you buy for some money, you spend some money, then you have read that book, that pdf, then you can print out. That is first option, you can print out. Second option is you can store that book in memory card, in your phone memory. So So that is our option. So that is the main difference between. So in in our time, we take a book. We take a book and we are not reading that book. I'm telling my personal opinion, my personal uh, my personal experience. Taken I have buy lots of book, but I had never read a single book complete. And that book I have stored in my home corner. I take place, put that place that corner. I have remember when I was small. I wanna buy Bhagavad Gita book. So my mother buy that book, but I have read only 2 pages of that book at that time when I was small, and my mother shouting on me, "Why you spend that much money on that book? You do not have you don't wanna read that book." So this is our condition. So ebook have that way to read a book, but ebook have that one main disadvantage I'm telling you, that is if you reading continuously on your mobile, on your laptop, on your anything, then your eye will be affect. If you read a book, then your eye will not affect, but if you read a book through your mobile, then your eye definitely affect. So there are some exception, like take specs uh, uh, and they can read a book mobile, but they have some blue rays will not affect, but other rays will affect on your eyes. So these are my view on this topic. Until then, stay happy, stay motivated.